Hey guys, we're called Britain's Finest. We're a Beatles tribute band. I am Luis, and I play Ringo.
I'm Ruben Amaya, and I play John Lennon.
My name's Robert Bielma, and I play George Harrison.
I'm Benjamin Chadwick, and I play Paul McCartney.
I Want to Hold Your Hand. So simple, classic. Yeah,
It's
it's
a good
one of my
classic.
favorite.
That's a good one.
So, yeah.
Yeah. You go.
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Yeah, I want to hold yours too, baby. Yeah. Good.
I'm really into, actually, let me think. Probably Hard Day's Night is my favorite tonight. It's, and Tonight's actually pretty good too.
We're not doing tonight.
Same
Oh, yeah.
bullshit tonight.
Wrong band.
Tonight.
I would say mine is Something, only because, I get to showcase
What's
George's
that?
talent.
What's that?
Something.
Which one?
Something.
What's it called though?
He
Something.
stole the same song. I like the same song. I get to play a really fun bass line on it, and I don't have to sing it, which I love to sing, but it's fun to not
That's
for a
true.
couple seconds and watch somebody else sing. from
Yeah, but
my
what is it,
perspective.
though?
Feel like I'm being
Something.
entertained.
Which one are you talking about?
I don't
Who's
know.
on
I got a good one. Can I start on this one?
Yeah,
One time we were playing a show in Iowa at some casino, and it had been a long flight. We had flown in from I forgot where. We had just played. We flew out of. We did a gig. We flew out. We landed in Iowa. We had to do a show that night, and just all the traveling. I didn't get any sleep. Midway through the first set, I whispered in Benny's ear, who plays Paul, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna throw up right now." So I ran off stage and puked in the sink in the green room, and they talked just enough for me to come back and start singing the next song.
I was like, he had to run off and get a cup of tea,
That was
Don't
my
worry about
embarrassment.
him. Yeah, it was pretty great. Yeah, and I don't know. I have so many. Actually, I've never been embarrassed. Everything's awesome. I did a gig where a guy sang for me while I was sick. He ghost sang. The drummer ghost sang for me, and his voice didn't match mine in any way, and he was throwing in extra words that I wasn't saying. And there was these couple in the front row. Mom's like leaning over to the daughter, like, "I think he's gonna sing anything."
No way.
And it was like, yeah, and I don't know. I don't know how to be more embarrassed than
I'm
that.
sorry about that, man. Really.
Yeah, beat red, man. It was awful. I cried.
What about you?
What do you got?
Oh, it's got to be one of my first few shows.
Yeah.
I came in with the confidence of an actor. I was doing a lot of theater when I was in high school, so I thought I can do this. I already know what I'm doing. Because on theater you don't have an instrument attached to you, and you jump in thinking you know it all. Especially because I started at 18
Yeah.
and I was doing this.
Yeah.
I do my first solo up there, just me and a guitar. All of a sudden I missed one lyric, and it just. Deer in headlights. My eyes got as big as the moon, and I ran the hell off the stage because I didn't know what to do.
He came up with a speech instead. He was like, but moral of the story is the song is about.
Yeah. It was great.
That was
I loved
awesome.
it.
We were like, I was backstage changing,
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to pull my wig on and a boot on at the same time. I was like, oh shit! You gotta run out there and quickly sing a song. It was
I love that story.
Yeah,
It's a
it
good
was
story. It is a good story.
Well, for my stories, most venues provide you food, like the beautiful Canyon Club. They just fed us right now. Had the
Yeah.
prime rib, medium rare, perfect. But this particular venue where we're at, I'm the drummer, so they put me behind a plastic cage because they don't want to. I don't know. They don't want to piss off the older people in the crowd, I guess. And I just ate something with some cheese on it, I guess, and.
No.
And I started getting really flatulent
Yeah.
behind this glass cage, and it was really bad back there. And it just so happened at that time that somebody decided to get me a beer and deliver it on stage. So this beautiful waitress delivers a beer,
I forgot about that.
and
So good.
she gave me a look, and I laughed. And that was it.
Yeah.
That laugh was more.
I've actually I have a storage locker full of canned beans and
And they'll be farting the whole time.
I think it'll be the cause of his preparation for the end of the world. Is indeed the end of the world. The end
It
of the
wasn't
world.
gonna end until he bought all
The
the
solution
beans.
is.
a carbon dioxide cloud.
I don't
Wafting
know.
over the
I don't know what I
Oh,
was
it's a
doing.
monoxide. I think it's monoxide.
I mean, the running joke is that whoever has the bigger gun, will survive because
Yeah.
whoever has the supplies, but they don't have a gun, and you have a gun, those supplies are yours now.
Yeah. So, guns.
I guess
That's
who has the most guns?
I won't do anything differently. I feel like if that happens than I'm doing now. I'll
I
just
know.
be in my apartment in bed
True.
watching TV.
I think you got a point. I think
End of the world or not, Benny's just in his living room in underwear
Yeah.
watching TV.
He's not even gonna notice it really.
I'm probably doing my dishes. People ask me what I do when I'm not doing music.
Very much so, the end of the world already happened, and we're living it. This is it.
It's
It's
already
happening right now, and you
Yeah.
guys are pretending like it's not.
Exactly.
But
dude.
you know,
better
man.
point than mine. Even that's better. That was more eloquent than anything I had to say.
I like my guns.
Oh, really?
You know, really.
One.
I like it.
Damn, let's see. I was, you mean like with a girl or my uncle? I'm kidding. If my family's watching, I'm joking.
Come on,
that's not
Uncle
funny.
Charlie.
And if he's not joking, don't worry, he's dead
You got an
already.
uncle named Charlie?
I got an uncle named Uncle Fast Hand.
Hey, Uncle Fast
I
Hand,
wonder
he's
why. I was
sorry.
like, why did they call him Uncle Fast Hand? Well, I found out the hard way.
Yeah, okay.
Uncle
right.
Nimble Fingers.
Now for real, this ain't here.
Okay, so
All right.
who wants to start?
I was 15, and the girl across the street was well known in my neighborhood as a chick that gets around, and so I climbed through her window, and that's how it went down. I grew up in Pomona. It was a rough neighborhood.
Oh, great. So now people know to go to Pomona.
Come to Pomona.
And it was at a Motel 6. And I remember going to the counter to get the room, and the guy's like, I need you to fill out some information. I'm like, sure, no problem. That's all.
Shaking.
There you go, sir. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, and it was on John Lennon's birthday. So
By
that-
pure coincidence.
It was a
we
coincidence.
were
It was
having
not
this
planned.
discussion. We talk
So-
about this all the time.
we do. What about you? He's 12, right?
I'm still a virgin.
Yeah. Amen.
He's
I
saving
can
himself.
vouch for that, folks.
You save
He's
yourself for
looking for
marriage.
that right woman.
Yeah. I'm a 36-year-old virgin.
At least you're not a 4-year-old.
It was April 13th, 12th, 1912.
1912!
I boarded the Titanic and I met this suicidal young lady named Rose, and our romance carried on until the ship sank.
It
And
blossomed right until he
Yeah.
sunk into the ocean.
I survived, and she's the one who died. But they thought for the movie version of our life, it would be more proper that I die.
Yeah.
And
It's only
I can
fair.
vouch for that story too.
Yeah.
Can't vouch for
Everything
squat.
we're saying is true.
No, seriously, it was in Vegas and it was a threesome.
What was their? What was
I thought you were
the
going to say
names?
no cool.
His name was Jimmy.
His name was
Was it
Sally.
Uncle Fast Hands? Uncle Fast Hands and Steve.
You guys are getting around, man.